And we welcome you to the Mile High City, Denver, Colorado. Mike Tirico, Hall of Famer Hubie Brown, Lisa Salters. The second round begins with the 2 and the 6 seed in the West. Denver and Dallas, and Dirk Nowitzki has hit the first 2 field goals for the Mavs to make it 4-0 in the league. Big X factor, Josh Howard, who missed 2 of the 4 regular season games between these teams. Nuggets swept the Mavericks. Nowitzki, fans wanted to walk. Dirk has all half dozen.
Has played extremely well throughout that San Antonio series.
In transition, Nene gets the first field goal for the Nuggets. As you
know, Nowitzki is going to be a primetime guy. Can you eliminate your catches? Can you keep him from catching the ball 30 times in a half-court set?
Well, he's 4 for 4, has all the Maverick points after a quiet series against the Spurs. Nene responds inside. Phillips, who was great in the last series. Nowitzki, red hot. 5 for 5 out of the gate for Dirk. 10-6 Dallas.
Mike,
in 2 of 8 from the field to start. Future Hall of Famer Jason Kidd, who had a complete floor game.
To 23 threes, and he shot a sensational percentage.
Jones goes back to backing down Barea. That'll count. Hollins with the goaltend. And a chance for Mavericks to do a better job of that, or the Nuggets to do a better job of that. Mavs have it sideline out because Dirk wasn't in the act of shooting. And Josh Howard gives Chris Paul and the Nuggets. Can the Nuggets be physical with the Mavericks in this series?
Well, I think it's a different type of being physical, mainly because Paul has tempo and then also cutting from the other side of the floor.
Dante Jones on the switch gets Nowitzki, who comes ambling down the lane, and he has...
They're calling it a left ankle sprain. He was retaped in the locker room. No x-rays. He's just going to try to give it a go.
You got it. Thank you. The guy whose ankle has kept him out for this Dallas team. J.R. Smith, instant offense. Cranks a 2. 6 to shoot for Kenyon Martin, who goes at Bass as well. And scores.
When you watch Denver play, they lead the league defensive ability.
Rick Carlisle takes timeout. Kenyon Martin, former #1 overall pick, going at Brandon Bass, trying to get the Nuggets back in game 1. The 3, Brandon Bass able to get the rebound and keep the trip alive.
Sellout crowd loved it. Loved it.
Josh Howard outside. He had a toe on the tape. It's a 2, and it's a Crawford. Davy Jones, Tom Washington. The officials working this game 1, and here goes Josh Howard.
Now, also, 0 second chance opportunities for Denver. They've missed 11 shots.
Phillips takes a 3 and knocks it down. Chauncey
playoffs
in 1 series.
Yeah. In 1, that's fantastic.
Only Derek Fisher had a better 3-point shooting series. Josh Howard earned an ankle as he got in contact with Phillips and turned that ankle. Nene the other way of the dunk, but maybe the big story of the series right there at midcourt. John
did, because he went to 3 different guys on the first 3 possessions. He didn't like what he saw in regards to, are they loose? Are they just going within the flow? So then he decided, I've got to get going, and that's how he ended up with average.
5, Josh Howard coming back from out of the tunnel after being worked on in the locker room. Meantime, J.J. Barea goes.
Come on, the Birdman was right up there on that.
Now he's got the ball inside.
People just think the Birdman
was on the weak side from the block. Carter runs. Nene down the lane. Oh, my! Barea, goaltend. Nene got that.
And they have 4 guys who can get up there and block.
Nene going through the full offensive arsenal. Tipped in by Carter, the 6'2" point guard. And see that time. That was on Melo. That was his 3rd foul.
No, that's a bad foul, and that was great defense. All right, we can say now keep an eye at the other end of the floor. The Birdman is very coordinated. He has great jumping ability. Down here, you get a shot block. The Birdman could have had that. Nene came in and finished, and now Nene said,
hit his first 6, missed his last 5. Nuggets for the lead. Nene!
They do that as well as anyone.
Jason Terry, a silencer, a 3 for JT.
And they got to get him involved. They got to get him some looks. And by that we mean not just Nowitzki. Get Jason Terry going.
Oh, it's all going easy at the rim today. Count it, and a chance for a three-point play.
Now this is just a great pick and roll, and then there it is. Send it down strong. You notice the blue shirt scattered. And then right here, same thing. Now, Dampier had a shot at that, but he could not get up high enough.
There. We're tied 35, halfway through. Knocked away, J.R. Smith takes off. And transition baskets and fast break baskets for the Nuggets here. Kidd, Terry, Howard, Dampier, and Nowitzki. And it's Terry for two.
Yeah, I've got to see more of him in the high 80s.
Oh, nice play from Nene cutting. Beautiful setup with the action out high.
I like that. That was
And we still have 27 minutes to go in this one.
He'll shoot up over the top of him.
Yeah, Nowitzki backs J.R. Smith all the way down.
Now, off of the trap.
We're going to trap Smith. He just put it on the deck and gets to the basket for two. J.R. Smith has it.
Kidd, quick feet, and also he can contest.
Future Hall of Famer Jay Kidd knocks it down. Second tour of duty, of course, with the Mavericks.
Mike, you can't lay off. You can't stay behind on the screen. See, once again, we see that both ends of the floor. And Yao stay out of foul trouble.
Here, Kidd gets it to Dampier. Got bumped a couple of times. Stays in there for the backcourt trainer, Jim Gillett. Howard on the drive. Goaltend as Anderson got that on the way down.
That's a man-to-man. And now we are not going to get good three-point looks.
Nice find by J.R. Smith to Chris Anderson. And in the turns it over. J.R. Smith looked at the clock. He's got Carter. He's got Phillips. It'll be Carter.
Now, Mike, they rode Nowitzki all over.
Let the game come to him. There's a certain level of patience that we need to have, but we also have to be aggressive. Mike?
Well, Carmelo Anthony, you almost knew he'd be. Correa missed the three. Eric Dampier and Josh Howard start this half for the Mavericks, and there Nowitzki able to get one going.
Fourth quarter.
And they got double. Dante Jones free on the baseline for the dunk.
They have a lot.
Rebound Kenyon Martin. Anthony dive into the basket at Kidd. And one.
See, that's a bad foul by Jason Kidd. You either foul. Now all of a sudden he's a three-point scorer. And you can see he has come out of the locker room on fire.
Carmelo Anthony, who's scored largest lead of the day for Denver.
Nice.
Nowitzki twisting on Martin for two.
He can play with his back, Mike, once he breaks that foul line area.
Left free for three with that Nowitzki screen. Nobody came up the top. From Nene. Mavs a nice little push. Howard gets it to Josh Howard off that right ankle. Looks a little.
You make that catch in that, you've got to challenge him. He must play you off the dribble.
Correa tried to pull it, but Martin just stronger. Yanked it away from JJ, and Kenyon Martin scores.
Like they're just chilling in the painted area. Denver is owning the paint. They were a plus 18 at halftime.
Ooh, Jason Kidd, little. Dante Jones got hit in the face as he scored that one. Went to a turnover. There's JJ from Puerto Rico to Kidd. Two for Jason, and back to a one. Nowitzki.
Oh.
Got it. He has such good touch on those very awkward releases.
Now just keep an eye on Jason Kidd. He's feeling it, see? Mike brought out a good point. He made 10 in the San Antonio series. Now Dirk is going to take you down inside, and he's going to go with that fadeaway. If he cannot get
time in this series, double Nowitzki, hit a three. Jason Kidd, he's hit all 4 field goals he's taken here in the set. He's able to get the rebound, get rid of Barea. Phillips a three.
Yes.
Timeout, Dallas. Earlier this year, Dirk has a Larry Bird work mentality. He's got a routine, and he gets his shots all the time. J.R. Smith with a twist inside for two. The comparison, won championships. It was a better assist guy than Dirk. Anderson to steal, Anthony Carter.
Early on, we told you.
Great stuff. Great stuff.
Now you can't play.
Denver by 4. JR splits it at the top, and Smith counted in a foul. Mr. Point Guard skills.
I like what you said at the beginning. I hope this guy wants to go to the basket. Well, on the last two possessions, he is just blown by his guy. Now, once again, the bench has stepped up. We told you in that first half they had 18 points. Now here is Anthony Carter out on the break, and now here J.R. Smith. Now he makes two strong drives with
great team defense. Phillips into the first row, but he saved it to Bass. Collins on the finish.
The last time you get an easy opportunity, you've got to finish in traffic.
JR pulling up to 2. Smith gets another one. Only Jason Terry got more votes for 6-3. Great read.
Look
the steal.
out.
Anthony Carter. Timeout Dallas.
Good timeout.
And Terry, Brandon Bass with the shot clock running down.
Good.
It'll be right. Oh, you talk about a bailout 3. It works. 6-point.
20 defense on him. I think we'll win the game.
All right, thanks for your time. Mike?
All right, Lisa, we'll watch that number. Jason Terry opens the fourth quarter with a... Ryan Hollins tried to draw a foul. Got it to Nowitzki. Oh, he better not get an assist on that.
Well,
2-point game.
And then shoot up over the top.
Dirk with 28. Anthony waiting to come in. Anderson. Chris Anderson, 3. On the switch, Terry's got Anderson. Shoots over Chris. Knocks it down.
Now that was difficult. Like what Chauncey said, I'm all about winning, and I think that, hey, we'll all get love when we win.
8-point lead as Anthony connects.
Stay here. I mean, the turnovers are off the chart.
Forward, Jay Smith.
Is so disheartening to you.
5 on Mello after that foul. Here's Smith right at Nowitzki, and Dirk just checked out of that. Supporting Chuck in his battle with pancreatic cancer. Kudos to Rick for honoring one of his mentors, and something that everybody in the league also had a bout of cancer that he's thankfully gotten past. Nene, same thing. By the way, a young man who was out for half a lap.
Not only the turnovers, Mike, but the fact how they are getting whipped in the painted area. They're being out-muscled by the physical and athletic ability.
You know, all the young point guards, and they are studs. Tony Parker, Chris Paul, Darren Williams. Mello knocks down the 3. Look at all those young guys. Count on them to be better than they are on the road. Problem is you don't want to be 0-2 down when you get home.
No, that's right. We have 2 excellent home teams here.
The ABA in San Antonio, obviously in their NBA days as well in Indiana. Mavericks get the basket from Bass to make it 108-90. First-round draft pick of the Seattle Sonics off the mark. And Green able to get it on the other end. ABC.
Well, Atlanta's a very tough out at home. And also the fact if Williams and Horford are healthy, they need both of these players to be healthy in this Cleveland series.
Singleton 109-95. And Dallas will stay here and regroup for game 2 on Tuesday night. Back to wrap it up in Denver in a minute. Remember, local news or world news for many of you still to come here on ABC. Denver wins by 14. Be right back.